time I look in mama, I see that woman.
Gentlemen, it's still Breakfast Daily right here on ChannelOne TV, and I'm sure you're wondering what we are doing right now. Anyway, you just saw those beautiful ladies, and they're clad in some beads on their waist, on their ankles, and all that. And earlier we spoke about culture. Now, beads have become part of the Ghanaian culture, especially seeing women wearing them. Even the men wear them, either on their waist, their necks, their wrists, or on their ankles. And now we are going to be getting into understanding what these beads signifies, because I'm sure there are a lot of people that are wondering, what does these beads actually mean and who can wear them? Ladies and gentlemen, in the studio with us we have Mavis Fiale Sechi, who is the creative director of Big Image Accessories, and she's going to be taking us through the meaning of these beads and also their significations. Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. It's nice to have you in the studio.
Nice
And you look really nice, by the way.
Thank you.
All right, so we are going into beads. And when you come to Ghana, you notice that the women wear a lot of beads. And what does these beads actually signify? Do they have any special meaning to them?
Yes, waist beads and anklets have its significance as Ghanaians. It's rooted in our tradition as a symbol of fertility, feminism, and then status. Yes. So, and then it was firstly used by royalties and then cultural dances. But as time goes on, it evolves into a fashion accessories.
Right. So when you look at the beads, are there special types of beads that mean something? First of all, what are these beads made of?
Some of them are made with glass. And then we have the kobo ones.
Yeah.
Those ones are for necklaces. We don't normally use them for waist beads. But these days, what we use regularly is the crystals and then the seed beads from Czech Republic.
Oh, they're from Czech Republic.
Yes,
they're
please.
Not from Ghana.
They are not from. We use Ghanaian beads though, but it's not as we use the
Rampant,
crystals
yeah.
now. People want the glittering ones more than.
Right. So when you wear your bead on your waist, does it actually mean something? Does it signify something?
It signifies the feminism, the attraction, and then it enhances the natural curve of a woman.
Yeah, I was going to ask you that, because when babies are born, some people put it around the baby's waist.
Yeah.
So would that add to say that's what creates the figure 8, the illusion, that shape?
Not necessarily, but then it helps to put the weight in check.
Okay.
If it
It's
rolls,
for the weight.
It's for the weight. If it rolls up, then it means the baby is gaining weight. If it rolls down, then it means she's losing weight.
Oh, and adults use it too?
Adults use it to check women to check their weight as well. It's also.
So how many do you need to check your weight?
It depends on the individual.
Okay.
You can start from 2 to 10, and it also depends on the size of the beads. You know, as you can see, there are smaller ones.
The tiny
These
ones.
You can wear as many as 10, 15.
I actually like the tiny ones for the waist.
And then the big ones, you can do 3, 4. It depends on the individual. Some people do more.
Right. And okay, so there's this myth that it's actually very sexually attractive to the opposite sex. Is it true?
Yes, Ghanaian men these days find the waist bead very seductive, because when a woman wears it, especially the glittering ones, and then we have one called the glow in the dark. Even when the light is turned off, you can see the waist beads glittering and glowing in the dark.
Wow.
It's alluring, it's very seductive, so it enhances
Okay, that's
the
nice.
romance in a relationship.
That's
and
very
then some people too write the names of their significant other on the waist bead, just like the other
Just
model.
like this one's, right?
Just like this one is
So
wearing
you can
it.
actually put letters on it?
Letters on it, or the initials of your significant other,
Yeah.
to make it more romantic.
Okay, so this one has LOVE. This
Yes,
is love.
it's love.
Right.
You can write the name of your partner. Yeah, we can do that also.
Okay, that's interesting. Now, people who wear anklets, the anklets also have meanings to it. Like,
Yes,
say,
anklets have.
do you believe that wearing an anklet makes you a slave or something?
No, not at all. Anklets originated from Africa itself. So it can't be, it doesn't mean you're a slave when you wear anklet. It says cultural symbolism. And it was mainly used by royalties, people of status during those times. And then, as I said earlier on, then it evolves into aesthetics, fashion, accessories. When a woman wears anklets, it defines her feminism, also her social status, and then her confidence as a woman. It announces the movement of a woman as she approaches. And then there are some cultural dances also that uses anklets. Anklets is also used as a protective charm for for warriors. Gone are the days for warriors. So it's rather safe for a woman to use anklet. It's an adornment for a woman. So it's not a slavery when you use an anklet. No, it's a myth.
Right, that's
and
a
we
myth.
need to debunk that myth. Yeah, it's a fashion accessory.
So what are some of the other myths that you've heard when it comes to the issue of beads?
That when you wear beads or anklets, you are, excuse me to say, you are a prostitute or something, and then people frown on it. They look at you with a certain eye. And they think it's a borrowed culture, but it has never been a borrowed culture. It's rooted in African tradition.
Right. That's interesting. Now, I've seen men also wearing waist beads. What does that signify?
For that, there is not much I can say. Myself, I'm yet to meet a man who is wearing a waist bead. Although men buy it from me to their wives, but I'm yet to see a man wearing. Maybe it's for charm, because waist beads are also used for protective measures and then for charm as well, depending on the type of beads that is used for. So maybe that is what
it's used for.
It's used for.
Right. So these beautiful models are wearing your beads. Can you explain each bead and actually, how to wear them?
Yes, please.
No, you can stand up if you want to. Yeah.
Please. This one is size 8 crystals. That's the metallic gold, and then just as I was saying, it has some letters. These days you can insert the name of your partner or anything you want to write, and then with this is the glow in the dark, the luminescent that glows in the dark. Yes. So and then we move on here to. So this one I did it with a thread, nylon thread, so you can take it off anytime you want, especially when you are wearing a tight cloth. So, but this one is a size 6 crystal, and then I did it with a thread, like how our mothers used to do it for us. So you can, because it doesn't stretch, when you are growing big, it rolls up, and then when you are growing lean, it drops. So it also helps you to put your weight in check, as I said earlier. Yes.
Yeah.
And then the anklets, these ones are usually made for the queen mothers, and then these ones are just aesthetics for the ladies. Yes.
So the big ones are for queen mothers.
Usually it's the queen mothers that where the royalties they wear them.
Okay, so if I wear it now, would I be?
No, now it has all become a fashion accessory, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, all right. So what would you say is the best way to wear your waist beads? Would you say if it's plenty, if it's chunky, that's the best way, or you would say make it minimal, 2, 3, that's enough?
Again, it depends on the individuals. Some people are minimalists, and then some people too are a bit extra. So those extras want to wear it more than 3, 4, 5. And then it also depends on the size of the bead. The small ones, it would be invisible to wear only one of the small size. So usually they go for 8, 10 and above. And then it also depends on the culture, your cultural background, especially ladies from Krobo love to wear more of the waist beads.
Yeah, so basically there are some cultures that wear more.
The Krobos, they love to wear
this.
more. Yes.
But this won't be used to go out.
No, this is for a rite.
Traditional rites.
Yeah.
Okay, that's very, very interesting. So now, does it hurt your skin? What's the right way to wear it?
It doesn't. Bead is a skin-friendly material. It doesn't hurt at all. Even if you have, even if you react to metallic jewelries. Beads doesn't hurt your skin. It's friendly to the skin.
Okay, that's nice. You can sit. All right, so let's talk about your company. How long have you been doing this for?
Been doing this. I'm in my 17th year.
17th year. Yeah. So what drew you into it?
I was a graphic designer.
Oh.
And then I love jewelries myself. So after giving birth to my third born, I said I needed I wanted to be a stay-home mom and take care of the rest of the kids. So I thought of something that I love, that I can do easily. So I put my creativity into the beads making, and then
that's very interesting. That's very interesting. Let's talk about cowries. Do people still use cowries?
People do, yes. We still use them to design.
Oh, like that?
Like this.
Yeah.
Yes,
okay. So do they mean something? Since before they used to mean money, it used to be money, but now
it's a material. It's a material used to make an accessory. It doesn't mean anything.
It doesn't mean anything. No. Because there are some people that think that cowries are fetish.
No, it's not. Even now, we don't have the original cowries on market. The ones we use are plastic. Oh. It's not even, so there is nothing to it. There is no spiritual connotation. So it's a material used for accessories. Okay. There is nothing.
That's very interesting. So who would you advise to wear waist beads and anklets?
Waist beads, everyday woman. As a Ghanaian, African woman, it's necessary for you to wear waist beads, especially if you are married, to entice your partner or your husband, because it's very seductive when it's adorned on a woman's waist. And then the anklet depends on the individual. There are some people, they are so rooted in the myth that people say about anklets, so they wouldn't want to wear one. But there is nothing wrong with wearing anklets. It's part of our culture as Ghanaians. So anyone that wants to wear anklets should start wearing them now. It has become a fashion aesthetic as well.
So do you think this fashion fashion aesthetic is actually one of the aesthetics that is pushing the culture of the country?
It is. Now it is. Now people have even come to accept it more than it used to. Now we see ladies wear them in churches, and then at first pastors frown on it. But now we do wear them, and then they don't see anything wrong because they have remembered that it has been part of our culture since.
All right. Thank you so much. I really enjoyed having this conversation. But where can people reach out to you?
I'm on social media platform as Big Image. On TikTok, I'm Big Image Accessories. On Instagram, Big Image _ accessories. And then on Facebook, Big Image.
All right. Thank you so much. It was really nice talking to you. You know, you can have a seat. It's time for us to take a musical break.